Welcome, welcome to the Bread and Hope Show. My co-host tonight is Lou.
Hey
Lou,
now.
Lou has been supporting the Bread and Hope Show since we started. So welcome, Lou. We
Thanks.
appreciate you joining tonight, helping the co-host the show.
Thank you.
Bread, yeah, you're welcome. Bread will be joining us momentarily. He had to get out of the Matrix, so
The
he's
Matrix,
working.
that was it.
Yeah, the Matrix, the
The
trans.
Matrix.
So, but yeah, he'll be joining us shortly. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and get the show rolling here. This is the Braden Hover Show. We come to you guys each and every Wednesday. We're working
Mhm.
on trying to work out the kinks on this new platform, StreamYard. We used to be on Blog Talk Radio. Now we're
Yay.
on, yeah, but yeah. Since we've been on StreamYard, things been a whole lot better. So,
Yeah.
so anyway, listeners, new listeners, and existing, welcome to the show tonight. This is gonna be a pretty good show tonight, Lou. As you know, the NFL season
Tomorrow.
is
Tomorrow.
it's it's tomorrow. So we're gonna get into some good NFL talk and what we think and all these different things that are happening. Also, real quick, I want to go ahead and give some shout outs. Uh, like I said, Lou, as always, shout out to Lou, the Enhanced Sports Show. He does his show weekly. He'll give some more information on that as we at the end of the show. Also, I want to give a shout out to all the Bread and Hover, everyone who's part of the Bread and Hover Show group community on Facebook. Give a shout out to everyone in that on our page. You're welcome to be a part of what we have. Just hit us up on our Bread and Hope Show Facebook page, and we'll take care of you. Uh, Also, too, you can visit our website www.sportsandbrews.com, where we have beer beer content as well as live sports content. And outside of that, we're gonna go ahead and get on into it. Lou, how was your weekend, man? How was your weekend?
Went well. I went to a barbecue on Labor Day. I saw some relatives I haven't seen in a while on Saturday. My
Hmm.
significant my significant other was with me over the weekend too, so it worked out pretty well.
Great, great, good, man. That's all right. I mean,
And
you
she's
know,
and she's asked about you guys.
oh, okay. Yeah, we always love to have her, whenever she's available, yeah, she can come
Well,
on.
it's a little tough because she doesn't have Facebook and whatnot, so that's the thing.
Ah, okay, okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I got you. Well,
But she sends her
well,
love.
well, hey, we send it right back. We love Diane and hey, she's the best.
Thanks.
Um, yeah, man. So weekend was good for me. Glad to have a little holiday, a little time to kind of rest,
It
recharge the
was good in a
batteries.
sense, but if you were viewing any of the college football games, I'll tell you right now, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, 8.5 was a nightmare. I mean, did you see some of the scores they were having this week? 76-0, 123-3, and whatnot. Like, ugh. I
Well,
mean,
it
all right, that was no
yeah,
exaggeration.
no, you're right, man. But I think it's gonna be different this weekend a little bit. at least I
Yeah.
think, at least I
See,
think
the
so.
thing is that we had the cream puff schedule where Division 1A, the top 25, plays against second banana teams, and it doesn't make for good competition. Then again, what
Right,
competition? It was
right.
just like more than half the games were over at the end of the first quarter.
This is
What a
true.
nightmare!
This is true.
And
I'll
Florida
take.
State, what's wrong with them?
Don't get. I think it's the quarterback. I just think. I mean,
See,
well, there's a combination of things, but that quarterback for Florida State, man,
trash.
he's trash. He's just trash, man. I mean, and then the defense, Florida State, all you got to do is just run up the middle and nobody tackles you. So it's just,
Not tackling
uh,
dummy then.
yeah, it's it was horrible, man. And then well, let's go back. USC LSU.
Uh,
I thought
yeah,
I
and
I thought LSU was going
LSU
to win.
lost one of their players for the
Oh,
year.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And you know, I just think that it's interesting to see where I mean USC
yeah.
they're actually pretty good. I mean I think they're pretty good balanced team.
Yeah.
Um
By the way, it was John Emery, the running back that's out for the season.
okay. Oh, he's the one. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so oh, and I can't forget about North uh Texas A&M and Notre Dame. Um
Right.
another
That was
one.
one of the few good games of the week.
Yes, it was. It was a very, very good game.
One of
Uh,
the few.
but I think most people were thinking Georgia was going to have a hard time with Clemson, which it was kind of
No,
competitive.
no. Clemson's not as good as they used to be.
They, I mean, to their credit, they, they made it interesting the first half.
Yeah, but Georgia up against Clemson. Ah, come on, hands down. I think it was going to win. I think I think Clemson's overrated. I really do.
Yeah, yeah.
Clemson is very overrated, especially now.
Well, the thing about Clemson, it's the defense. I think defense they're not that bad. They're pretty
No, but
stout
their
on
offense
that.
is trash.
But that offense, man, yeah, it's almost worse than Florida State.
If you put the two of them together, no, no, never mind. That's a headache and a half.
Yes, it is. Oh man, so I'm gonna kind of go around since we still hit the home teams a little
Put it in
bit.
the to put it in the
Go ahead.
words of the whammy. You're put in the words of the whammy. You ready?
What's that?
Da 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 da. You suck. You suck. Da da da. I'm glad Diane's not listening to this. Okay. So anywho, we
Oh
and
man.
like in the battle of Florida, like I said, Florida State just. I mean, they were supposed to do better this year. Now but we knew that Georgia Tech was going to do better than most people thought. Nobody gave them credit. Like, Florida State's going to run all over. I didn't think so. You didn't think so. We were right, but at least we thought Florida State was going to have a chance against Miami, and it was anything
Ah
but.
man. Well. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah,
They definitely it's definitely not their year, that's for sure.
so far.
Um yeah, so far. I know we're
Yeah,
still early on, but from what they've
but hey,
showed,
Rutgers won.
yeah, Rutgers,
Yeah,
Rutgers
but
did.
there was a little bit of a controversy at the end between the two coaches. They say they're highly competitive. Okay, Rutgers is up 38 to 14, whatever it is, and there's 11 seconds left. And Greg Schiano, who is a great coach, I'll give him that. But there was no need for him to run another score up with just 10 seconds ago. You just should have took a knee. I mean, there was no use adding insult to the injury right there. You should have just took the knee and you had the game one anyway. What you interrupt one more score for?
Yeah, well, I
With 11
mean,
seconds left. Come on.
this is true. This is true. I agree with you. I mean, you got to, you got the game. Why, rub it
Yeah,
in? But
yeah. I can understand the coach of Howard being upset, a little bit of it, but because the game was really out of reach by then. But you didn't have to spike the ball and score another touchdown just to make it more insulting for them. You didn't
I
have to
agree.
do that.
I agree with that, man. I definitely agree with that. Do you think? I mean, do you think? I mean, like last, Colorado kind of start things off. Do you think
Yeah.
they keep the winning streak going this week against Nebraska?
Now you're talking Colorado, Colorado State.
Oh, Colorado, the universe.
Colorado,
Yeah.
yeah, because hey, look, this is not Tom Osborne's Austin. This is not Tom Osborne's Nebraska team anymore. No, they'll have no trouble with Nebraska.
Hmm. I,
Say, isn't that when it's usually the last week of the season though? Those two.
you, yeah. Usually
What
it
happened?
is.
There goes my Thanksgiving game. Thanks a lot, fellas.
Yeah. So
Thank you for messing up conference alignment. Dimwits.
I think it's gonna be. I think Colorado's gonna take care of business too. I think they just got too much on the offense. I'm still a little
Sure.
worried though. Their defense though is atrocious.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's the
But
only
Nebraska's not
concern.
much better.
Well, that's true too. That is true.
Yeah. You had
Um,
you had to go back to the mid '90s. When you had Osborne, you had those star players. I mean, they were unstoppable. That's why I think from like '94 to '98, they were just like they were a team just like it's that version of like Alabama and Georgia in the '90s. Nebraska, the mid '90s, as you say, Nebraska ruled college football. Now Nebraska, what a lot of corn.
so
Crap,
uh,
corn
here's
football.
the thing though. So now we have the college. While we on college
Yeah.
football, they have the AP rankings out,
Uh huh.
and well, I'll just start with the home team. Georgia is number one. Well, I think
Yes.
they deserve to be that.
Of course.
Georgia Tech has made it. They come in at 23, and I think this well
Well deserved.
deserved.
Well deserved.
So let's go from okay. So number two is Ohio State.
Of course.
Texas is number three. Alabama
Mhm.
number four. Notre Dame number five. Ole Miss number six.
Especially
Hmm.
after that crashing. Yeah, of course.
Then you got Oregon. Okay, so you got Oregon number seven, Penn
Whack
State
whack.
number eight, and Missouri comes in at number nine, and I'm gonna kind of put it right at number 10 is Michigan. Now this is gonna be interesting. This game
Yes.
this weekend against Texas and Michigan at the Big House. Who do you like?
At the big house.
Yeah, Texas versus
Oh,
Michigan.
oh, oh, easy, Michigan.
Okay, all right.
You don't miss Michigan at home.
I think I don't know. I'm gonna go with Texas, man. I think Texas is gonna upset.
It's possible. I mean, Texas is highly ranked and has a high-powered offense. It can go either way, but I still think I would take Michigan at home.
Yeah, I mean, it is tough. That's a tough place to play, no doubt about that.
Yeah,
And I totally understand going with Michigan. I definitely I understand that. Um, I think also too. Let's see what else. Let's
yes.
just looking at the schedule here. Um, let's see what we got. All right, so we have now Oklahoma State against Arkansas. I think that's going to be a good game.
That should be. Uh, you know, I
And
think I originally said Arkansas.
I think I like Arkansas too. I think Arkansas is gonna win that one. Now here's I think Georgia Tech is lined up for a trap game though against Syracuse. I don't know why. I feel like it might be a trap game there.
Uh, what
Syracuse.
Don Bigger Naps coming out of retirement? Oh,
We'll see, but I don't know, man. I just got one of those feelings. Yeah, it may.
yeah.
Yeah. But I think out of the schedule this weekend, probably like I said, the biggest one is definitely Texas against Michigan.
Well, there
And
are there are some big games this week. Hard to believe week 2.5, and we got some big games already. So
yeah, and even that South Florida Alabama game might be interesting too.
forget it. Forget it. I mean, it's South Florida. They're horrible.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying. I'm just throwing.
Uh, yuck.
Tennessee, North Carolina State.
Yeah.
Mm, maybe. I think
By the
Tennessee's
way,
gonna.
Hova, it would not be an upset if Texas wins because Texas is highly ranked. They're at number 3. So to say it'd be an upset, no.
Yeah. This is true. This is true.
Yeah. Now
But
Penn State should have no trouble at all. It's Bowling Green. Bowling Green is basketball, not football.
yeah, yeah. Now, yeah, that is true. I don't see Penn State having a problem with Bowling Green.
No.
Um, Iowa State, Iowa, that might be a tricky one. Um, but I see Iowa winning that.
Yeah.
And
I do too.
I think that's pretty much as far as the schedule. Those kind of the most maybe Notre Dame, North Illinois, but I don't see. I don't see Notre Dame
Ah,
having an
that's
issue.
too easy. That's too easy. That's a gimme right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ooh, I get to get this game. I might get to watch this game on Saturday, and it's not regular TV, but I got ESPN Plus. Florida Sanford. So they don't have Max.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the rundown on the college games, man, for the weekend. So we got a lot going on. So um, I guess let's go ahead and switch gears to the NFL,
Sure.
man. Let's go ahead and get on into the NFL. So tomorrow we have Kansas City against Baltimore. Um, they're playing in Kansas City, and I just I like Baltimore. I like Lamar Jackson.
All right.
I just see Kansas City's just gonna score a lot of points.
Yes.
I think I believe Baltimore's gonna make it interesting, but I see Kansas City winning that.
I don't see Kansas City repeating this year. I mean, it's tough of doing two in a row. Did win three in a row? It's unheard of. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I think that the Chiefs have reached their peak. So I know it's the home opener. They're gonna raise the Super Bowl banner and everything and all that. But with Lamar, I think that's gonna be the pull off an upset here. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
All right,
Nevermore.
man. You know what? Hey, you know what? And I tell
You
you,
didn't hear that last.
I like that call. You just never know. I mean, I mean, of course, everyone looks at it as the Chiefs, but hey, the Ravens, if they upset, but I like the call though, Lou. I like that. Now,
Well,
here's the thing.
I quote the Raven. I quote the Raven. Nevermore. Oh, I had to do it. I had to do it.
Oh
Okay.
man, so now on Friday we have the Packers against the Eagles, and this game is in Brazil, Sao Paulo,
Yeah.
um, which that's very
Remember,
interesting.
people, you're playing American football, not your brand of football.
Right. Oh man, so I'm gonna, I like the Packers, I really do, but I'm kind of feeling the Eagles. I'm feeling the Eagles in this one though.
I'm going Packers.
Okay, okay, I think that's a good call. Um, I think it's going to be a lot of points. I mean, think about it. Both of those teams are playing. You're playing it
Oh,
in Brazil. In Brazil, I'm pretty sure
yeah. I
the
feel like
players.
that.
I'm pretty sure the players. Hopefully, they probably try to stay focused and being
Yeah.
in Brazil. But but yeah, that should be. I think that should be a fun one to watch. All right, man. So I'm going to move on to the slate of games on Sunday.
Yeah.
Um, and tell you, we got some interesting matchups. So let's go with. I'm gonna start with the Bengals and the Patriots. This game is I think I think if you want to for fantasy, if you play fantasy, you may want to just stack and just get all the
Yeah.
get all the players on the Bengals because the Patriots this year, I
Dumpster
just
fire.
yeah, I don't see it, man.
Sorry,
I don't
Jeffrey.
know. I mean, who's the starter? Is it May or Jacoby? I'm not even
I think it's
sure.
gonna be Jacoby.
Jacoby. Okay, okay. So okay. Yeah,
I don't,
I got what's that, Lou?
I don't go with Jacoby over Drake.
Well, I mean, I think it's a flip of the coin, I mean,
Okay, you take heads, I'll take tails.
well, if it falls on tails, we got Drake. Falls on, yeah, so it looks like it fell on heads. So Jacoby, Jacoby starting.
Yeah,
I
he
got the
was a split.
Bengals. I got the Bengals all day in that game.
Yes,
Who do you like?
Bengals.
All right, we'll keep
I
it. We'll
don't.
keep.
You know how I feel about the Patriots. You know
I
how I feel
got.
about them.
I totally understand that. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Steelers against the Falcons in Atlanta in the Mercedes Benz.
I got tough.
Um, this one I'm gonna go with the home team. I think the Falcons made some nice moves to
Yeah,
make the defense a whole lot better. And the Steelers, I like Russell Wilson, but I think I just I don't see the Steelers
yeah.
pulling this one
But
out.
no,
What
I'm going with the Steelers though.
you going with the Steelers? Okay, okay,
Yeah, I don't think Atlanta's there yet.
all right, all right. That's cool. I think that's fair. I mean, everybody's talking this and that about the Falcons should be a better team, but hey, we'll see.
Everybody's talking about Baker.
Um, yeah, yeah, we'll see. Texas against the Colts. Um, this is going to be I think this game is going to have a lot of points scored. Um,
I think it'll
I,
then.
I, you know, I'm going with the Colts, man. I like the Colts.
Yeah.
I, yeah, the Texans. I mean, I like C.J. Stroud, but I don't know why I got a funny feeling the Colts going to show up.
Mm.
Bills and Cardinals. I think that's going to be another game that's going to be a lot of points. Um,
Go with the Bills.
I'm going to Bills too in that one.
Did you hear the news?
No, what's the updated news?
Damar Hamlin is going to start for the first time since that horrible injury.
Oh man. All right. All right. So he'll have him back on the field.
So, I'd be happy about that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Titans against the Bears. They playing in Chicago. You got Caleb Williams, rookie quarterback.
Forget it. Forget
I'm
it.
going. I'm going with the Titans, man. I mean, people may say the Bears. I like the Titans in this
Remember
one.
the Titans.
Yeah, give me the Titans. I don't know. Yeah.
You
Jaguars.
can't expect you can't expect a team that was 3-14 and expect the rest of always have, despite the fact Caleb Williams is going to be your quarterback. No, they're not going. They're not going anywhere this year. Forget it.
Well, I always think, I mean, all rookie quarterbacks, I'm not, I mean, even I go back to CJ Stroud, they got to find their rhythm. And I don't think CJ, he didn't really find it until later on, within the season, he finally fought it. But in the beginning, he was trying to figure it out. So, and I think the same thing is going to happen with Caleb and every other rookie quarterback that this their first game. So,
Okay,
um, Dolphins against the Jaguars. Oh man, I think this is gonna be a fun game to watch. I like. I'm going with the Dolphins. I think the
this might be the
Dolphins.
Dolphins' year. So
I I like the Dolphins. Jaguars. I like them, but I think the Dolphins gonna you know be a tough out.
I think it's the Dolphins' year.
Yeah, I think so too. Broncos against the Seahawks. Uh, I'm going with the Seahawks. They playing in Seattle. Um, Broncos got a rookie quarterback, man. I just talked about that. They got Bo
Yeah.
Nix, and I'm not saying Bo Nix is gonna not gonna be a good quarterback, but I think he's gonna learn a lesson on the first game.
I think I'm still going to go with Denver.
You going with Denver? Okay, all right. Now they playing in Seattle, but I think anything can happen. I mean, I'm not that really as far as the Seahawks. I think the only thing I just think the environment might be a little too much for the Broncos for
Mm,
Bo Nix. but we'll see. Um, Raiders against the Chargers, and they playing in LA. I
Uh,
this one,
Chargers.
I gotta go with the Chargers. I just don't the Raiders. I'm not really sure about the quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that guy.
Go back to Oakland. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. Brown. Now this is gonna be a very interesting game as well. Cowboys against the Browns. I think it's gonna be.
Cowboys all the way.
I like the Browns. I think the Browns they play very good defense, and I just think the Cowboys gonna have a hard time. I like the Browns on that one. All
Yes.
right, so we got the Cowboys. You got the Cowboys. All right, Commanders against the Buccaneers with another rookie quarterback starting against the Commanders.
Bucks.
This is to me this kind of a flip a coin. I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I don't trust Baker Mayfield.
I'd still go with the Bucks anyway.
Well, I can see that. I can see the Bucks pulling it out, but I like the Commanders. All right, we're gonna move on to Lions against the Rams.
Lions are going to rebound from the AFC Championship loss last year. They'll be on the rebound, so I have to go with them.
I'm going with the Lions too. The Rams. I don't. I just don't think something is going on there. But I like the
Rams
Lions.
because Jared Goff left.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Last but not least, Jets against the 49ers. Now,
No,
this is gonna be a defensive game, no doubt about it. It's a Monday night game.
if
Um,
Rodgers can stay healthy, they'll make him competitive, but I think I got to go with the 49ers here.
I like you know what? Man, I like the Jets, man. I think the Jets is going to give the 49ers a hard time. The 49ers, I think it's going to be a low scoring game. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the Jets. I just like the Jets in this. I think the Jets is gonna take care, get the win there. Um.
Hold on, we need the Giants.
Oh, you know what? I missed that. There you go. You're right. Oh, I got two actually. Two more games.
I thought
Vikings
so.
against Vikings against the Giants. Thanks, Lou.
Vikings.
Vikings. I like the Vikings
The
too. The
Giants
Giants.
game's going nowhere.
Yeah, it's not. They. Yeah. it's just, they're like the Patriots. Um,
Easily.
Panthers versus the Saints. I think here there's another one. I like the Saints and those. And Panthers
Saints.
is
Saints.
yeah, the Panthers are kind of in the same boat like the Patriots and the Giants, still trying to figure it out. All
Panthers haven't
right,
been good.
say it again, Lou.
Panthers haven't been good since Cam Newton.
No, they haven't. They haven't. The Panthers now, to their credit, they have been known to play pretty good defense, but
Yeah.
they got some holes on that team, and I don't trust that offense. I don't trust that. So I like
No.
the Saints in that. All right, man. So I think that's the rundown and NFL. I'm ready for the NFL to start and
Yeah.
looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Well, there's only
Um,
two things that I do miss about how I used to start off with. Well, make it three. One, start on Labor Day.
yeah,
Two, bring back the old theme music from the early '80s.
yes, yes. I like that. I
I
like
mean the
that.
CBS version. I mean the CBS, not the NBC telecast. The CBS version.
Right.
And the intro from the voiceover announcer Don Robertson.
Yes. Yes.
CBS Sports presents the National Football League.
Yeah, man. I think I like everything you brought to the table on that.
Oh, wait
Um,
a minute. Hey, Brett,
Brad is finally looks like he's
he's
finally
on the
joined us
Matrix.
here. He's out of the matrix. He's in the studio and
Damn
yeah,
it.
he'll be coming on soon. So Bread
Well,
is
he's
in the
here. He's just
bread is in the house. Bread is in the house. If you're listening, Brad, we're on the NFL picks. We can kind of hang on in this area until you come on, so we can see what you got to say about these NFL games. So we'll start on that. One other thing though, uh, now thinking about it though, Lou, is do you think the do you think the new rule change with the kickoff in the NFL, do you think we're going to see a lot of, scoring? You think do you think that's gonna, or in
you
this
might
first
see a lot of
week?
first week. First week, no, no.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of miscues with that. I think so. That's going to take a little bit of time to get the scoring up. You're going to see a lot of mistakes. They're not used to that yet, so I think it's going to keep the scoring down.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
think
said, because like you said, with one of the games is going to be like a low scoring defensive game, which you said once. I think it's going to be the way for most of them because they haven't adjusted the new rules. I think it might take more than a week. It might take about maybe 2 to 3 weeks to get it done. So I think the scoring is going to be low for a little while, but once we get rolling like in the third or fourth week with it, then I think we'll start to see the scoring go up as they get used to these rules and try to avoid confusion. Because like in the Super Bowl they got the confused as well with their rule, so we might see some of that. But I think
yeah,
once we get third or fourth week, I think they'll adjust to it a lot better.
I agree with you, man. I was thinking the same thing. I think we're not going to see as much scoring as the NFL is anticipating. There may be,
Well,
now don't get me wrong, there may be a stretch
right.
here or there. There's a team that may have a lucky break and score this week. I'm pretty sure maybe one. I will say maybe one, maybe two.
Well, we did have a lot. We did have some low scores last year. We had a 6-0 win, a 3-0 win. Like we had some of those. Ugh, I hope we don't have that
Yeah,
again. Ugh.
yeah. Well, that's true. You're absolutely right. I do find it kind of refreshing to see college football using what we've always known, the kickoff, to see it in college. Uh, and to be quite honest, it is refreshing for me to see that.
Yeah,
So, but I kind of, just wonder what your thoughts on that new change and all. But I think I think you're right though. I do think it's gonna take a couple of weeks to get
yeah.
adjusted to it. um, so the one of the let's see, let me just back up here. Uh, where's the rundown? There we go. We talked the picks. Okay, so for this first week, um, who do you think, as far as the quarterback, who you think gonna have the best week, the first week? Which quarterback in the NFL do you think is going to have a great week, or do you think? I tell you, I think Kirk Cousins.
Really?
Yeah, even though it's funny,
I'll
I
go
hadn't
Lamar.
seen him. Who you going with?
I'll go on Lamar.
Lamar. Okay, I like that call. I like that. I don't know why I like. I think I have two actually. I think Kirk Cousins is gonna have a breakout game, and I think what's his name, Jalen Daniels. I think he's gonna, out of the rookies starting it this first week. I think he's gonna have
Right.
a breakout. Those are my two.
Rookie with a
Uh,
breakout.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go beyond the expectations and score and do his thing.
He is a rookie, so he's also prone to make mistakes.
Well, that's true too. I mean, there may be an interception. I shouldn't hex him, but
At least one.
um, what about uh as far as the mm, running backs. What do you think about what running back you think gonna have a pretty good?
Well, if he stays in his game, um, and of course I hate to say it, but I think Barkley.
Oh, really? That's a good one. That's a good one. I never would have thought you would have said Barkley. I thought you may have would have went. I thought you may would have went with maybe Alvin Kamara or hell even what's his name? What's the other guy? Um, I'm drawing a blank. BJ Robinson. Maybe in the Falcons. But you,
Yeah, but like I
yeah,
said, the Falcons are there yet. Hey, just think us didn't say anything about Charles Barkley. Oops.
oh man. So let's okay. So while we still on this wide receiver, I think wide receiver who's gonna have a breakout. I like King Tyreek Hill. I think Tyreek Hill.
Okay, I'm bummed by that.
I mean, I know it's kind of a. I think Tyreek Hill is gonna have a breakout. Uh,
Right.
um, maybe between Tyreek Hill and um, I'll even go with Justin Jefferson. I know those are the two top guys,
I'll
but
take my chance on Tyreek.
Tyreek, yeah, Tyreek. I agree with that. And what defense? What NFL defense is gonna be just the? What do you think gonna do? Gonna have the best defenses? I, I'm, and I'm going against I'm going with any defense go against the rookie. I'm gonna go with see. I'm gonna go with Seattle. As you said, the rookies they're gonna make a mistake. That's
Yeah.
uh, I like Seattle, and I got one other one, of course. Uh, and I like the who's playing the Bengals and the
Yeah.
Bengals defense. I think those are the two that I think gonna have a pretty good week. All right.
Yep. What's
Looks
going
like
on, guys?
hey Brad, what's going on? You
Oh
finally
man,
you finally got out of the matrix?
it's been a tough one, man.
Yeah.
It's been a tough one.
Well, yeah, Lou and I we've been holding it down, man. We going through the NFL picks and
Hey,
we're
it's on
talking
camera.
about there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
going through
boy.
the going through the NFL picks and
Okay.
talking about which standout player who's going to be a standout this weekend, quarterback, running back, so forth. Who you like? I guess let's start. Let me go around with get your thoughts real quickly on the picks. Uh, who do you like in the Ravens and Chiefs games tomorrow?
Ooh, that's tough, man. I'm going Ravens, man. I'm going for the Ravens revenge. So so
Mm,
I think the Ravens get their revenge tomorrow. I think.
you and Lou both. I mean, I went with the Chiefs, but I think yeah, you and Lou, you both think the Ravens gonna get their revenge.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good call. Good call.
Early in the season, this is going to be good. It's crazy because they're both of my fantasy league quarterbacks.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah,
interesting.
yeah. I got Lamar in one league and uh uh I have Mahomes in the other. So
All
huh,
right.
let's see how did that happen.
Oh man, Packers and Eagles,
I'm going Eagles, man. That's the one in
and
Brazil, right?
this was in Brazil. Yeah, this is actually in Brazil.
Yeah, I'm going Eagles in this one, man.
All right, all right. I got that's who I'm rolling with. Eagles. Lou like the Packers,
Yep.
Panthers and Saints.
Oh, come on, man. That's the Aints, man. I hate
Yeah, I think
I hate to
yeah,
pick the Aints for anything.
yeah. Well, we all three on that one. We all went the Saints.
Here we
um,
go, Aints for that one.
Vikings
Yeah.
Giants.
A tie? I don't.
Yeah, flip. Hey, heads Vikings, tails.
I don't know, man. I'm going Giants that game.
Okay. We like the Vikings, but all
Yeah, I'm
right,
going Giants.
all right.
I'm just not confident in that quarterback situation up there in Minnesota. Just not.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the Giants is kind of, I don't know. It's an iffy game, to be honest.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
like either one of the quarterbacks, but I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. Patriots, Bengals.
Bengals,
Oh yeah, that we all go with
Bengals,
that. Yeah, it's just not
Bungles.
it's not going to be the Patriots year this year.
Yeah, no,
Steelers.
it's gonna be a tough one.
Oh yeah, Steelers against the Falcons.
Come on, man. How you gonna even ask me that, man? Don't even ask me that. Yeah, come on. Rise
All
up,
right,
man. Falcons
right.
win now.
Yeah, Lou got the Steelers. We'll Texans and Colts.
Whew, that's a tough one, actually, guys. For me it is. I'm going Texans. I think they're upstart. I like the quarterback situation, CJ Stroud. Running back situation is decent. They added a few pieces in the offseason. So I think Texans are gonna edge I think they're gonna split this season. Where are they playing this game, matter of fact? Is it in Texas or Indianapolis?
It's in Indianapolis.
Whew, Colts may win that one, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
we like the Colts in this one,
yeah,
but
I think I think it's gonna split. I think the Colts win at home and Texans win at home.
it's going to be a fun game to watch. I think it's going to be a lot of points in the game. Cardinals and Bills. I think this is another high scoring game. Who do you like in the Cardinals and Bills?
I'm going Bills, man.
Yeah, yeah, we like the Bills too.
I'm going
Um,
Bills.
Titans and Bears. Now we got a rookie quarterback in this one.
Where are they playing?
They playing in Chicago.
Um, I'm going Titans, man.
Yeah, we feel the same. You
I'm
know,
going Titans. I,
yeah,
I'm not. I, I'm not gonna get sucked in by preseason. You
well,
know, that's
well, it's kind of like, if you think about it, most rookie quarterbacks, they start, they're usually going to make some mistakes. I mean,
yeah, yeah,
it's just going to happen.
yeah.
It just matter. You just hope they don't screw the pooch. Ja-
That's that's
Jaguars,
that's very possible.
that's true. Jaguars, yeah, Jaguars against the Dolphins. Now this is in Miami. I think this is going to be a fun one to watch. A lot of points probably. Um,
Jags and Jags and Dolphins. Huh.
yeah,
Where are they playing this game?
Miami.
Yeah, I'm going Dolphins in this one.
Yeah, we like the Dolphins too. Broncos and Seahawks. This is in Seattle. And we got a rookie
Broncos,
quarterback.
Broncos and Seahawks. I'm going Seahawks in this one. I like the running game with Walker, and I think they get it done, man. I think they got in that where Thomas in Thomas the receiver, one of the rookie receiver plays for Seattle.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know that rookie wide receivers start kind of slow the first half, and then the good ones kind of pick it up in the second half.
Yeah.
That's why he's on my fantasy league team. So it's a little homework. But yeah, I'm going to Seattle. I'm going with the veterans, Seattle.
Lou like the Broncos. I like Seattle in this one.
Yeah.
Raiders against the Chargers.
Brr. Um, I am going Chargers for this one.
We like the
Where they
Chargers.
playing this game?
Well, it's in LA. Well,
It don't really matter.
it don't really matter on that one.
It don't really matter. I'm going
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah, we like the Chargers too. Cowboys against the Browns. Now this one, who do you like?
Is Nick Chubb playing?
No,
Oh, this game is in Dallas.
no, it's in Cleveland.
This is a tough call. Who's starting quarterback? Is Watson back?
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's back.
Man, is CD Lamb did CD Lamb sign? Did he get that dispute taken care of? Will he play?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I mean, he missed a lot of practice time. I think
I
he's going to
mean,
be a little rusty. I don't, I'm not saying I think eventually he's going to be, but I don't see it happening in the first game. That's just the way I see it. I see the
I,
Browns winning it,
yeah, I'm going with the Browns in this one.
and Lou like the Cowboys.
Okay.
Commanders against the Buccaneers. We got a rookie, Jalen Daniels, starting in this one. I like the Commanders. Lou like the Bucks. Who do you like?
I'm going Bucks in this one. The veteran team, Godwin. You
All right.
know, I'm going with the vets in this game, man. I don't. I think the rookie gonna be too much for him. He's got to adjust. He won't be
Yeah,
ready.
that's true. Hopefully, he don't make too many mistakes. But I like the. I think he can be a difference with his legs. Plus, I don't trust Baker Mayfield. Uh,
Well, neither would I, but but I picked him
Rams.
anyway. So there you go.
Well, but who knows? I flip a coin on it. Rams and
Yeah.
Lions. Rams and
Oh man,
Lions.
guys. This is a tough game. Where are they playing this game?
They're playing in Detroit. I like
I'm
I like the
going
Lions
Detroit.
too. Yeah, I like the Lions.
I'm going Detroit. Even though I like the Rams, I'm going Detroit in this game, in this matchup.
Yeah, we like Detroit too. Last but
Yeah.
not least, Jets and 49ers.
Woo.
I
Oh
like I
God.
like I like the Jets. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I don't know what it is. I like the Jets defense. I think they're gonna cause a lot of havoc. So maybe even get some turnovers in this one.
Where will this
Uh,
game be played?
but it's in San Francisco.
I-
Yeah.
You would be playing
See, that's the thing. They worked out something, but here's another thing. I don't know, man. I just
with you playing Brock Purdy, um,
Sam Debo.
Debo. I got to go 49ers this one, man. In a close game, 49ers by 3.
Yeah, I can see that. And Lou likes the 49ers too.
Ooh,
Um,
what did that? What?
yeah.
All right,
All
Luke.
right.
So, did we do college talk?
Yeah, we did. We
Yes.
we started talking. We talked about
Okay.
the college. We talked about particularly the games. How the contract. The interesting thing about it is we had some games in college um, that it just makes you well, like Lou was saying, a lot of it was just a lot of poor quarterback play. Lou, we was talking about
Yeah,
how
Yeah.
yeah, Lou made a good point.
yeah.
um, we was talking about that. You feel the
Quarterback play
same?
was the difference in a lot of games. USC's quarterback was, he performed better
And then
than
no,
LSU, and but they ended up running the ball at the end that kind of put the game away. You look at Georgia, Clemson. You got to credit Georgia's defense too. I really don't know. Yeah, and so I really don't know if if that was if we really know who Clemson is. I mean, no, they're not top tier team, but I don't think it's a fair assessment. I don't think Georgia is a fair assessment of Clemson just yet. I think it's there. Or I think Clemson has a good front seven.
hmm
I think they have a decent offensive line. They do not have a good running game. They do not have a good passing game. So, but some of that's got to be attributed to Georgia's defense. So, I would keep an eye on this to see what happens with them. I would stick to some national championship, no, but let's see what they do in the ACC.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
So, just real quick, and I don't want to do a whole college thing, but Texas Michigan is going to be a big game coming up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who you guys got in that game?
Well,
I got Michigan home.
yeah,
Yeah.
Luke got Michigan, and I said Texas, and Luke corrected me. I was saying it won't be an upset because Texas is actually ranked, the high ranked team.
Yeah,
It's kind of interesting, but
Call
yeah,
it upset even if Michigan wins. I wouldn't call it upset either because they're just as good. So
who you got? So Lou has Michigan. Who you have, Hope?
I'm going with Texas.
Okay. I'm going Texas. I think Texas is one of the best teams in the country. Duh. Um, maybe even better than Georgia. But I got to see some more of Texas because what I forgot about is their running game, man. They're down like two or three backs.
Yeah,
Y'all, you know what I mean? I mean, for the season. I think two of them are gone for the season. One may be gone through at least half the season or most of the season, if not the entire season.
yeah,
So they're down three running backs, which they're decimated in their running game. And so they got the quarterback, but I don't know, man. Texas is still good, but they're not as deep in the running game. If you go against the defense, let's just see what Michigan. I mean, Michigan supposedly has the defense other than Georgia and maybe Ohio State, and Alabama. So let's see what happens with that defense if they're really that good and worth their grain of salt in terms of showing up. And so, and all I mean with that, fellas, is can Michigan make Texas become a running team? Meaning that, uh, can they contain the passing game with quarterback Ewers and then make them run the ball, which they're a weaker running team because they're just down on. Can they do that? Georgia can. Can
right.
Michigan do that? And if you can do that, you got a chance to beat Texas. If you can make them do what they don't want to do, which is they don't want to run the ball.
okay.
So think about that, guys. And that's all I got. But I would definitely be watching that game. Also, Colorado, Nebraska. I know you guys probably talked about that one.
You too.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I think you bring up a good point. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be one of those games to where Texas got to play their game. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel
Yes.
like I think they're gonna be the more physical team. That's what I think.
yeah, I agree. We talk about physical teams. Um, I think Texas is very physical. Look, you know what, guys? I mean, Michigan is sort of kind of physical. Um, but I watch the games. Okay, I watch a lot of TV. I watch SEC. I watch probably more Big Ten than I have in the past. So in
Also
recent
too.
years, I watch a lot of Big Ten. So when I see these games, when you talk about physical teams, you know, maybe Iowa's pretty physical. Up on the line, they just don't have a lot of speed.
Yeah,
Um, I think that Ohio State's pretty physical, fairly physical. But and the same goes for Michigan. I think they're fairly physical. They try to build their teams like use the same formula as SEC. But we found out what Michigan was all about a few years back when they played Georgia. They lost 33-11.
right.
So and they thought they were physical until they played Georgia, and it was just a whole different thing. However, they did play Alabama well last year, so you got to give them some credit in terms of how they showed up, and they beat Alabama. But Alabama was able to, with Miro, they were able to do some damage to their defense, which was hardly ever done. So something's got to be said for that. But I think they're fairly physical. So let's see how physical they can be against Texas and make them do what they really don't want to do. That's what I'd be looking for is those types of matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brett. I agree with you 100% on that. Um, it's gonna be a very good game, though. Very good
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So that's all I got on the college front. You guys pick between Colorado and Nebraska.
Yeah,
I
we both we both like Colorado. We think
yes.
Colorado is gonna take care of business. I think it's gonna be a lot of scoring though, because I don't think neither one of these teams can play very good defense.
No.
Right.
Um,
No.
but I do think Colorado has the edge because of the excuse me, because of the offense they have.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. So both of you guys got Colorado in that one.
Yeah, but let me ask you though, man. But do we really? But the problem, I'm a little concerned. Do we trust Dion coaching? I don't mean that in a bad way.
No,
Do-
no, they. I don't think they win because of his coaching. They may lose because of it. But look, man, I don't think he's smart at all in turn. We talked about. I don't like the way he coaches Hunter. Any smart coach would say, "Look, man, you play one side or the other. You gonna give us 80% on one side, maybe 20 on the other,
right,
and that's it. That's So if he's gonna, I would play him on the offensive side of the ball. There's no utility player for him. They'll put him on special team. You don't want that. So put him on offense, and he plays on key third downs and nickel and dime packages on defense, or
right,
just play him on defense and just play him in special third down packages at times
right,
on offense, one or the other, and
right.
let that be it, 80-20. But he's got this guy going 50-50, and I don't like it at all. I think it's just poor coaching by Dion.
I
I,
agree.
I just think it makes Hunter less marketable, in my opinion.
I have to agree with that, man. I agree with you 100%.
It's not gonna. And right when you need him most, he's not gonna be able to play. Just like last year, he got knocked out of the game against Colorado State, on a
Right.
dirty play. And so some key games where they really needed the guy, he couldn't play. So bad coaching, man. I don't, just
Yeah.
bad coaching, you know. So
Yep. Yep. I agree.
so is
From
is Kirk Cousins actually gonna play, guys?
from what
Apparently
I
so.
I was
from what I hear, he's play. He's gonna play.
okay. I hope
Uh,
so. I mean,
yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. From what
But
I
it wasn't looking too good because everybody's just kind of playing it close to the vest.
Yeah.
yeah yeah from what I hear, you know, he's supposed to be.
Mm,
But I actually call, like I was telling Lou, I think he may be the breakout quarterback this weekend.
it's
Um,
possible.
Yeah.
now I
It's
wouldn't
very
be
possible.
surprised.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I think I got Kirk Cousins on one of my fantasy league teams too. My
Hmm.
backup quarterback.
Now
But
there have been, I think something going on with Kyle Pitts, so I don't know.
you know
Uh,
what? I'm sick of Kyle Pitts, man. I'm sick of him.
yeah.
So one of the things I want to talk about was critical watch for the Falcons. So
Yeah.
who is on critical watch on the Falcons? And you just led me into a whole lot because I had to. Is it the quarterback? Because of Kirk Cousins being new, where he actually start. Um, the second one was linebacking core. That's been kind of quiet for the Falcons. We've been talking about the front line, defensive ends for the Falcons, and additions. And we got some new blood in there. So we want to see what the linebacking core is going to look like. And the third thing was tight end, Kyle Pitts. Will he be the bust that I think he is, or will he shine? So, so to me, this is the last year for Pitts. He's gonna have to score like double-digit touchdowns. I'm sorry, he's gonna have to give us 10. He owes us 10 touchdowns.
The funny thing, I was considering drafting Pitts, and then I thought about it. I was like, nah. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I'm not gonna.
Like Mr. T used to say, I pity the fool who drafted Kyle Pitts.
I'm like,
Yeah.
so yeah, I took a pass on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah. So so Kyle Pitts, man, I think he's the bust. Can't stay healthy. Can't stay on the field. When he's on the field, he's not a critical guy. Can't find him in the red zone. He was just if there was any pick that the Falcons made that was a head scratcher, it would be him.
yeah, yeah,
I'll leave it at
no,
that.
no
So they
doubt.
like let Terry cook. Well, I think that his first bag of groceries is stale. Can't cook that. Can't cook that. I hope that I'm wrong though. I really do. I really hope that I'm wrong.
uh,
And we'll come back on here like bread. You're wrong about Kyle Pitts, man. He's on fire.
well, we
And what I do, I'll be like, okay, I stand corrected.
we about to find out.
Yep.
We are about to find out what it's all about.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. 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 So I'm good with that. I was about to say something, man. And I don't know if you guys talked about, and I'm all over the place, but
mhm.
just real quick, man. That what do you guys did you guys talk about the go back to college again, Miami and Florida game?
I did.
Uh, yeah, we did. We did. We talked about it.
Yeah, we're
Is
just
Miami is Miami for real?
well. The thing is mine for real, but is Florida State a joke?
Oh man. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. I think that's
Oh
the.
man. Look, Florida State, I didn't think they were gonna come out the box 0-2.
No.
I thought just the opposite. But you can't win with Uyunglele. Uyunglele looks the same as he did when he left Clemson a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
Same with
Uyunglele
like
should have stayed. He should have stayed at what was it? Oregon State.
yeah.
yeah. I forgot where. Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, yeah. Oregon State. Yeah, yeah.
Should have stayed there. Numbers look better at Oregon State. Playing against in Pac-12 somewhere, where he could have had everybody fooled and got a higher draft selection, and you know would have made himself look better against lesser talent. Coming back to the ACC was the worst decision he could have ever made. So don't know where he got that from, but the kid he doesn't look good at all. I think the backup looks better.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
agree with
think
you. Yeah, he definitely he definitely is not the quarterback uh that's gonna get them to a championship.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. He's not that guy that's gonna get it done, man.
No.
He's not that guy. So oh well. So I didn't mean to take you guys back all the way around the world, man.
oh,
But
that's okay, man. That's okay. Just real
had to get my college talk in. Go ahead,
no
Ho.
no real yeah. So but real quick though, just to let the listeners know, we're actually going to be ending the show a little earlier than
Yep,
usual
yep,
tonight. But we'll make it up. We'll make it up next week.
yep.
Uh, so so real quick, Lou, if you want to go ahead and
Yeah.
uh, yeah, give us the
Before
drop,
I do
man.
that, before I do that, I found something interesting here. The Cubs not only beat the Pirates 12-0, but they got a no hitter to boot. And
Oh wow.
does not mis-
Oh,
and does not misprint. The White Sox actually beat the Orioles. I am not kidding you. The
get
White
out of
Sox.
here.
Okay, good night.
But you know what, Lou, real quick, the game yesterday, you kind of saw it coming because there was some bad calls in that game, and they were pissed off about the bad calls that they made in that game. And so I haven't seen the White Sox look that fired up in quite some time. I thought they were mailing it in, and but no, I'm not surprised. Well,
I
I'm
think with
surprised by such a wide margin, but yeah.
yeah, I think with the way they've been playing on this year, I think they've been fired up a long time ago. So anyway, on Saturday's show, yes, we're back to Saturdays now. Well, of course, do college and pro football predictions. Week 1, of course, of the NFL. MLB as we come down to the final 3 weeks of the season. We'll also have a recap of the PGA Golf Championship, the finals for that. We'll also have WWE and UFC report. We'll have the best and worst of August. I didn't get a chance to do that last week. We got sports trivia this week in sports history, the feel good story of the week, the ridiculous story of the week, and just cause your thoughts and comments as well. Oh, we'll also look at the U.S. Open because the finals will be this weekend. The women's on Saturday and the men's on Sunday. So of course we're going to keep an eye on that. Of course, Sunday's final. I'll have to do a next week's show, of course. So if you got time between 4 and 6 p.m. on Saturday, dial 512-543-4662. I'll repeat that again, 512-543-4662. 4 to 6 Eastern, 3 to 5 in the Central Time Zone, because I think some fans in the Midwest. So want to give a special alert to that. And so on that note, I will hope to hear from you on Saturday.
All right, Lou. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Lou.
Thanks, Lou.
Sure. And hopefully I won't be in the Matrix.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I get out of on time next week, fellas.
Yeah, fix that.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yep. Yep. So want to thank Lou, everybody else joining the show, and giving us your time. We really appreciate it. So until next week, guys, speak on it.
Speak on it.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.